you struggle drawing animals? Well, today I'm going to share with you a product that just might get you on the right track, right here on Artista 365. This is one of several books in the Strathmore Learning Series. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased all these books myself. I was so excited to learn about the series, I knew that I had to share it with you. So let's get started. So here we have the book I was talking about. It's Learn to Draw Animals from the Strathmore Learning Series. As you can see, there's 30 lessons and there's 10 video tutorials. And this book was actually put together by Christopher Hart. As I said earlier, this is one of many books in the Strathmore Learning Series, and I'll also be going over all of the other ones in the series. So we start out with a welcome, and anything that has this icon on the pages, there's also a video tutorial that you can go to and check out the video. This explains the drawing materials that you need, and this also tells you about the author. This explains exactly what the Strathmore Learning Series is. It explains that it's an innovative line of instructional art pads which is designed for beginning artists and for experienced artists who want to try a new style of art. This is the main reason why I got it. And it also has not only the traditional learning of book, but also the video to show you step by step on certain projects. It starts out with just the basics. This is normally what you expect from an instructional drawing book. Just a bunch of photos that explains how to do things, and that's about it. I went ahead and I practiced a couple of these beginning ones. I have not actually delved into the book itself yet. I want to do that with you guys so you can kind of get an idea of how easy or difficult this technique is to learn. So once I did a couple of these, I learned that it is way easier to add the details to the basic shapes. So here's some more. You got bodies with using the basic shape here and adding the details. A bird. You have the bear, which again, we're using the basic shape here, and then you add the hump, the padding for the rump, just adding those small details that actually makes the animal look like the animal should. This is where I really like these books. You have your koala and you have the different steps up here. But then here you also have the video tutorial and you have a place to work. Here we have a koala bear, and then we have a meerkat, a chipmunk, again using basic shapes and adding details, a bunny, a horse head. Again, you see these video tutorials so you can watch while he draws it and learn along with it. Different aspects. So we have this was a horse's head here, and then this is the actual standing horse, and then it gives you little details on like how to do small details such as the hoofs. We have the colt, a bear cub, a fawn, an elk. As you see here, we don't have a video tutorial, so you're kind of on your own. But by the time you get to this, you should know or have an idea of what to look for and how to make those adjustments that you need. A ram, a white tiger, a lion head, a lion at rest, a fierce lioness, a baby elephant, which I absolutely love. Little elephants are so cute. A Great Dane, a guilty dog, a wolf, again we're back to the videos, a fox, a cat head, a house cat, a hawk, a duckling, chinstrap penguin, kissing swans, which is a very popular pose in art, a running ostrich, a tiger shark, a sea trout. And then there's all these blank pages that you can practice what you already did in the book, or get some reference photos and practice seeing those basic shapes on these extra pages. Or if you completely mess up, you have extra pages to work on. So the paper's already here for you. This is one thing that I really like about this book. Before I do a review or recommend a product, I like to go through or work with it completely. I feel this is the only fair way I can completely review a product and give you a good comprehensive overview, as well as my thoughts, suggestions, and recommendations. Remember, everything in this video is based off of my experience with this product and are my own opinions and review. That being said, my first experience with the Strathmore Learning Series has been very good. The layout of Learn to Draw Animals by Christopher Hart was well thought out and a good guide to using the basic shapes to build your animals. Having the project right there on the same page to constantly refer back to is definitely a plus. Showing you the basic shapes of each animal helps to train your eye to see them in that manner in the finished piece. The paper is good quality, and at 64 pounds it will hold up quite nicely to markers. Just be sure to use a bleed sheet underneath so you don't have your markers bleeding on to the next page. I did not color any of my completed drawings, but instead I used this book to also practice my minimal inking skills since all of the projects have inking to them. I do not recommend using any type of wet media such as watercolors on this paper because it will buckle. This is a great book for the beginner, someone new to drawing animals, or someone who would like to develop better drawing habits to create more accurate drawings. It is a great confidence builder, and the projects increase in complexity as you move through the book. You can also take what you learned from this book and apply it to just about any project you draw, using basic shapes and building onto them to create your final piece. Simplicity is key, and this is something that I struggle with constantly. I always want to put as much detail as possible in my pieces, but it's not necessary to begin with. You can add the detail later if you choose, but I found it refreshing to work with simplistic drawings without so much detail. In the middle of going through this book, I took a short break, and when I returned, I found some of my old habits crept in. I had to pause and wonder why I was having so many problems all of a sudden. And then it dawned on me that I was not following the instructions laid out in this book. Once remembering what this book was about and what it was teaching, I restarted in the correct manner and found it to be less of a struggle to complete each animal. My accuracy increased, and each animal was surprisingly pretty close to what the final result was supposed to be. In the next few weeks, I will be releasing several videos of me completing each project of this book. Being a self-taught artist, I have developed some not-so-great drawing habits, and you will see how I struggle between learning the new-to-me basic shape way versus the drawing what you see way. Has going through this book helped me? You betcha. Do I recommend getting this book if you want to learn the basics or don't typically draw by building off of basic shapes for your composition? Yes. Yes, I do. But if you already build from basic shapes and have a good handle on drawing all different types of animals, then I say skip this book and look for a more advanced instruction, or get it and give it to someone you know that would benefit from an instructional book such as this. Be on the lookout for future Strathmore Learning Series reviews. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comments if there's any products you would like me to review or try. Until next time, keep on arting!